been playing COD Mobile for over 2,000 days. In fact, here's how long it's been since I recorded and uploaded my first ever video.
My game sense is already on point.
But that's not where the journey started. In fact, if you're new around here, you won't know this, but my love for COD Mobile started in 2018 when I first heard the rumblings that this game would launch.
I was just sitting there, and then DM on Twitter happens. COD Mobile beta comes out this month.
Here's some of the things that I said back then.
When COD Mobile drops, I'm just gonna go hard. I'm gonna stream like 12 hours a day. I'm gonna upload like twice a day, and I'm just gonna be grinding.
It's easy to tell that I was heavily invested since before the beginning, which is why when the first beta released back in the spring of 2019, I downloaded it instantly. If you haven't already downloaded Call of Duty Mobile, make sure to do it in the link down below in the description, as they sponsor today's video. The most insane thing about this period of time is that I actually got the first rank nuke posted on YouTube and didn't even realize that I had actually gotten it.
That right there, bro, that's a YouTube upload.
And as you can tell, I still lived with my parents.
3-0? I didn't even die, dude. Yo, I gotta be quiet, bro. It's 11, dude. What the?
Once I figured out the nuke was a thing, I obviously went for it every single game. Tactical nuke, let's go! Of course, things were a lot different then. Many more bots. And surprisingly to you, hipfire was actually incredibly overpowered. And for some of you that don't know my history with COD Mobile, you may be wondering how nerdy I sounded when I finally cooked some top tier leaderboard players.
Oh, I just got him right in time. Can I turn on this guy? Play-Doh, get turned on, bro. You don't have nothing. VIP love. VIP, you don't have nothing on me, dude.
Or what was my reaction to getting legendary for the first time, and in turn being the first YouTuber to ever do it?
Let's go, dude, I got it.
I'm legendary, dude. Let's go.
With my ego boosted and my leaderboard spirit sparked, I wanted to get #1, just like I had done in previous titles. But they turned off the servers. However, in August 2019, they brought them back online, and then in that same week announced finally the global launch of the game. Keep in mind, at this point, I'd been in the COD franchise since Call of Duty 4, and the only reason I'd stopped playing on console is because my parents had taken it away from me, even though back then I was actually #1 in the leaderboard for ranked play in Black Ops 2. So not only did I want to prove to the entire world that I was the best COD Mobile player, I also wanted to prove to my family that I could make it playing Call of Duty. So when I seen that October 1st, 2019 release date, you better believe I gave it my everything.
Quick two-piece, I like it. That's what I like to see.
Oh!
Get out of here!
Leading up to the launch, all I was doing was playing, recording, and streaming this 24/7.
Ah, I got it! Let's go!
Until that big day arrived. Arguably, still the biggest moment of my entire life was COD Mobile dropping, with the only thing on my mind being me becoming the best possible player I could be, in turn becoming the best player on the planet.
I'm dead. No, I'm not. I'm dead now. Oh my gosh, hello, baby.
And I know for some people who are new here, it's probably hard to believe that I was pretty much undisputedly the GOAT of that first era of the game that would change the lives of so many of us.
I'm slaying out, bro. Let's go. I'm slaying out. Hop on that. I just got a VTOL. I just dropped a VTOL. Yo, dude.
Coming out of the gates gunning as hard as I was, our YouTube channel ended up exploding, doubling in subscribers in one singular month, with 227,000 new people hitting that button. And of course, I was sitting primed and ready in that #1 spot throughout the entirety of that COD Mobile launch boom.
Chat, we did it, bro. We got 100 wins in a row, dude.
However, towards the end of Season 1, I started to go against some very legit players.
Look at this, dude. Look at this. Look how. Look at that. What is that? What the heck?
Which didn't bother me at first because some of you OGs have probably seen me beat them, like in this video.
Dude, we're actually destroying these hackers. Bro, this is the best strat ever. No way, for the final kill? Oh, dearie me.
However, they did manage to get the best of me.
Here's the proof that HBS is a hacker. Number 3 in the leaderboards, ladies and gentlemen.
And I felt like I had got what I needed to do with being number 1 in the leaderboards, so I decided to give it up. And they're causing me to have decisions in my mind whether or not I want to quit Call of Duty Mobile, the ranked mode. Which of course meant that I could just focus on having as much fun and making as much content as possible. Like playing some public matches, going for challenges with nukes, playing with friends, doing like fun custom games and stuff. While of course still playing about 4 to 6 hours every single day. Ooh! Right as this was happening, Season 2 hit, which arguably still to this day has the best battle pass skins of all time, the Glaciers. Just take a peek at how amazing these are.
This is actually a skin in this game? Yo, this is actually sick.
Now there are not many skins that came out in this era of COD M that still hold up to this day, but if they release this as a legendary with the DLQ holidays or the AK-117 holidays death effect when you got a kill, everyone would love them. But to your surprise, maybe you didn't know, at the start of 2020, the game actually plummeted in popularity through a pay-to-win HBR.
Yep, you guys can see it. The damage, it's okay, but dude, it's the accuracy, bro. Like, you can just laser people across the map with this thing.
And general interest dying out, COD Mobile lost over half its players. But between me and you, I just enjoyed playing, so I did not care at all.
Let's go, baby! Who drops VTOLs on legendaries, huh? Yeah, boy!
I ended up doubling down, pumping out 2 videos and a live stream every single day, and just trying to become and stay one of the best players in a time where people were quitting left, right, and center.
No way, dude! There's no way, bro! I'm actually cracked out of my mind, dude!
In fact, this was around the era where I got 76 kills and 0 deaths in ranked.
I just got 3 VTOLs in 1 ranked match. What the heck, dude? There's no way anyone's ever gonna beat that!
This stayed the highest kill game with 0 deaths for about half a decade. Don't let that distract you from the fact that I was going up against future world finalists and solo carrying my team to victory versus them.
Please. Please.
Oh my gosh! They're 1 point away, we just won! Oh my gosh, dude, get out of my game, bro! Around this era, some of you may have seen this legendary clip. Yep, this is me on Asia server, against who was at the time the biggest Indian gaming creator on the planet. But things finally changed for Call of Duty Mobile when they released Season 6, The Wild West. It was almost as if they believed in this game and they wanted to see it win. With new modes, new weapons, and a ton of things to do, along with one of the greatest theme songs of all time, the game was back on the map. I mean, even back then, you could tell by my comments that I knew COD Mobile would be great, even if so many other people didn't believe it still yet. Keep in mind, I was still destroying #1 leaderboard players like these guys.
With that, one more. I'm gonna die. Like in the past.
Quick side note, you see that guy Nintendo? He later went on to become a pro player named Bolu, who actually ended up winning multiple world championships and retiring pretty much undefeated. And here I am, still playing COD Mobile to this day. But don't let that distract you from the fact that I was still playing against subscribers like Joshy Washy.
I'm gonna 360 you, Joshy. I'm going to do it.
Except you got 360'd. How the turntables?
Doing silly challenges like eating extremely hot chilies. Or even using loadouts that you guys made me try.
Oh my god. This is actually one of the worst experiences of my life.
There was also game-breaking bugs that I was exploiting to have as much fun as possible playing the game.
I'm outside a high-rise, dude. Oh.
Oh, this is sick.
But what really made this time special was when you guys allowed me to fulfill my childhood dream.
Let's go. Let's go.
And I know if you look at the sub count now, it might not mean as much, but back then, all I wanted to do was hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
I put that in my notes on the 15th of June. That's literally like a year ago.
Then, straight after, the biggest update in Call of Duty Mobile history hit, and Gunsmith was released to the game.
Look how off balance my gun is.
The players who have only came after that update, you may think that it's all normal, like you get so many attachments for your gun through Gunsmith. Before that, it didn't exist. And weirdly enough, a sight wasn't seen as an attachment, so you could either opt to put a sight on your gun and have 3 attachments, or have no sight on your gun but still have 3 attachments. This, in my opinion, was when the game was destined for nothing but greatness.
This next update is going to change the game. It's nutty.
Then the first anniversary rolled in. And of course, the majority of you who have only came in the last 2 years will not remember that we played in both Battle Royale anniversary tournaments. First up being the 10K.
That's what I thought. First, let's go.
Then it was the Alcatraz Worlds, which had the best players on the planet playing against each other to try and do a kill race.
That should confirm it, dude. That should be the confirmation of the W.
Yep, I won the first 2 major events for Battle Royale in COD Mobile. Even though I'm not known for it, but I do have previous history of being #1 in different titles, which you'll have to look for as this video is sponsored by COD Mobile. So I can't name them. But at this highest of high, COD Mobile decided to tear me down and release 2 things that I and the community were not happy about. The first of which is, of course, the NA45.
This is uncalled for. The NA45 is insane.
Which myself and everyone else included absolutely hated. But they nerfed it quickly, so it wasn't that big of a problem. However, they re-released the skin that everyone knew me by, the Outrider de los Muertos, which I was not happy one bit about. It was around this time when I felt like we needed to up the quality of what I was doing in game, and I decided to give everyone a lesson in how to use a sniper.
I can't believe how quickly I just got that nick.
Which I'm sure a lot of the snipers that you know and love today watched that video and became snipers themselves, as a couple of them have messaged me throughout the last couple of years referencing it, especially when it comes to flow state. Also around then, we were finally blessed with our first ever mythic skin, released with the Finnick.
Oh, wow. It just changed into like full red. Look at that, bro.
Now everyone knows Akimbo is an attachment in the game, but back then it was game destroying. So insanely good, as it felt like it could just beam, almost as if you were aiming down the sight of the gun anyway.
Oh my god.
Then in 2021, I went from being focused on being the best player to being focused on creating the best content solely, which gave you such stuff like this.
He's got no time. Oh my god, man, I got the shot. There's no way. There's no way. Oh my god.
Where I really wanted to get you involved in the videos. One of my favorites of all time is definitely the hide and seek.
If you find me, I'm dead.
If I find you, you're dead, huh?
Yes.
Yo, big dog.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Oh, hell.
Along with the fashion shows.
I didn't have gold,
All
so
right.
I had the improvise.
Or even finding the trip mines or trophy systems. They're all up there.
There's no way y'all are getting this, bro.
Enemy spotted.
Are you serious?
While this was happening, I then decided, you know what? Let's get a nuke with every single gun in the game in legendary ranked, which nowadays is completely impossible. And back then, it was excruciating.
He's still going, and I got it.
And of course, now, like a lot of the stuff in here doesn't seem that revolutionary because I've done it so many times. But back then, my God, did it change the game of making COD Mobile videos.
Oh! Let's go! Oh my god, did I did? Oh my god, bro.
Still to this day, nobody really tries to do this because it just takes so much time. And yes, every gun. That means assault rifles, SMGs, snipers, shotguns, marksmans, pistols, knives. Anything where it was possible to do was done.
I got it,
However, another amazing period of this was me being able to have input in designing skins for the COD Mobile Championship of that year.
First thing that came to mind was something that resembled a king, either a crown or a lion.
Which I voted to release a free manta ray to the public, something that had never been done before, and this was the girl skin at the time that everyone wanted, along with a gun skin for the KN-44. But towards the end of 2021, COD Mobile decided to make a Battle Royale World Championship, and to put it lightly, I was being begged to join this. And surprisingly, I kept saying no. I was not interested in playing competitive because at that time, I only cared about making the best videos possible. And then I sat down one day and thought, would me winning this not make one of the best videos of all time? So I entered it. Let's just say one of the best of all time is exactly what came out of it.
One shot, absolute one shot, no cap.
Pushing.
That's one dead. That's our good player dead.
How the f do I get in?
Second player's dead. They're going on the left side. Heal up if you can.
They're healing, watch out. I killed him. I killed one. It's Chris.
GG's, dude.
Let's go. What are we doing?
Let's go,
We're literally the best.
Winning 4 out of the 5 games, the only time we lost was because I made one bad in-game leader call, which cost us our lives outside of zone.
Get in this motorcycle, okay?
Let's go.
And we're going straight for that boat, right?
This one does damage.
Yes, it does a lot.
I don't think we're gonna make it.
Same.
Cool. Yes, GG, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it either. Too far. Damn.
Other than that, my calls were perfect.
I got my defender ready. He flashed. One shot. Let's go, dude.
And I ended up out-fragging second and third place teams' kills myself combined.
Oh my god, bro. Did we double second place?
Of course, after this, we made a creator go bald. I got a nuke, you have to go bald. And completed the most ambitious video I had ever done, which was getting a nuke with every gun in legendary ranked inside of one video instead of that entire separated video series. Got it!
It's finally over.
Keep in mind, this was still legendary ranked.
Holy! I'm nuts, dude!
Things just kept seeming to get better, as at the start of 2022, the Ferg skin was released, which marked a historic day in Call of Duty history, being the first ever creator skin released inside of this franchise. And of course, some of the PC and console players were not too happy that I was the first to do it, which is understandable, but this is why mobile stays on top. Now by this point, I had pretty much done everything that you could possibly do inside of Call of Duty Mobile until I came up with one idea that I had never seen done before, which was going from rookie to legendary and doing it with weird challenges like using only one gun.
Got the neck, dude, on the last game.
Not only that, I did it doing S&D only, one hand, no aim assist, and even aim bot.
What the f is going on with my controls?
Fortunately, this was when I didn't really enjoy grinding 12 hours a day anymore. Even 6 hours was pushing it. So I went into private matches and decided to record an even larger variety of content where I brought in different YouTubers, even started giving away a ton of money to subscribers and other creators because it provided me with more joy than just simply playing.
What's up, bruh? What you gonna do, bruh?
Which then ends us off to a point where this older video doesn't cover, which was the first progression I ever made. However, as 2020 rolled around, we turned things up a notch. I went from rookie to legendary with auto fire.
I'm insane. Let's go, bro.
Made creators race to legendary.
I think I did it. Oh my god, I did it!
Nuked with only a tomahawk.
Had no time.
Oh my god, I got it in the last second. It just went 150 and I tomahawked across and I got it.
And done a challenge where the last person to stop playing won $5,000.
No way, kid's gonna die. Jennifer!
No.
Congratulations, Rez. You won $5,000. However, the hardest of any of the challenges at the start of 2023 had to be going from rookie to legendary with 0 losses, as skill-based matchmaking was kicking in like crazy.
Let's go, dude. Rookie to legendary, no losses at all.
To this day, I don't think anyone else has ever done this, from the lowest to the max rank in COD Mobile without losing a single game. And after using every sniper again inside of Battle Royale,
Oh my god. I did it. I have completed it, Brisket.
Along with shotguns. Wow! I decided I need to come up with a new challenge, something fresh and innovating. So I decided to become the #1 player in the world with new guns as they released. We did the FFAR.
Oh, I got it. I'm #1. Hell yeah, Brisket.
The Grau.
Oh my god. What the hell was that?
The Striker.
Oh my god, 4 with 1 mag.
The Argus.
What?
And even the Groza.
Oh my god.
This took us the whole way through 2023 and got us right into the start of 2024, where I introduced you guys to my now fiance.
Like, if you look at the shoes, like, what are those? Like, what are those?
Also around this time, COD Mobile released a free legendary. And I started one of the biggest COD Mobile series of all time, where we got creators to battle it out for $10,000.
Going seems like he's gonna play the aggressive role here. Going up in his hover right, he jumps off. It's a 1v1 situation. Sean lands with a shotgun. Can he land a second? Yes, he can! Oh,
But I didn't think it was good enough, so we followed it up with the $25,000 creator series.
And Pancho can't do anything. His Slayer's gonna fall out of the helicopter and use his medic to his advantage. Pancho trying to make something work here. Follows him outside of the zone. Can he get the shots to land? He can't!
We were just hosting things for other people to participate in so that the community could really come together, as it had never been done before. Whether it was the fastest race to legendary.
I'm gonna do it.
Let's go!
Padilla wins $5,000. $5,000 hide and seek.
Oh, you're not going anywhere, buddy.
What the?
Or even involving other creators in using every gun.
I'm gonna do a double kill here. I don't stop.
I was doing as much as I possibly could towards the end of 2024 and the start of 2025 to bring creators together. Not only that, we were hosting live stream tournaments that blew away all kinds of records for COD Mobile esports.
Try hard to get shot from the side. Cruz is the last alive. If he just stays alive for a little bit longer. Low tags!
And by this point, I wasn't even trying to go for #1 on the leaderboards with new guns, rookie to legendary, any kind of goofy challenges. So I hadn't been really good at the game in quite a while.
Oh god, I'm dead here.
So then, just 2 months ago, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go for #1 on the leaderboards again to get back to where I was, while also bringing the community together with all of these live stream events and of course video series. Let's just say this was a struggle.
Beautiful. Let's go! Come on, please. Please. Please, 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 please. Give me enough to be #1, please. #1?
I'm #1! I'm #1, am I #1? Let's go, bro!
And that brings us up to the present day. We've came full circle being the #1 player, right back to being the #1 player again. Only this time, we're doing a lot of different things. And I want to thank all of you for being with me on the journey.